megandmorgs, welcome back to our channel, and in today's episode we are in Pangalao, Bohol in the Philippines.
Yeah, so we arrived here yesterday from Sikihor. We got the ferry over. It was a bit of like a rainy, windy, overcast kind of day, but today's a little bit brighter, so we thought that we'd try and make the most of the day and head down to one of the nearby beaches. There's lots of beaches sort of like around obviously Pangalao Island, but this one was recommended because it would be a bit more quiet than the sort of Alona beach area where we're staying, and where most sort of the tourists in this area stay. And we wanted to sort of try and make up for the lack of beaches when we were in Sikihor, just because a lot of the ones there, if you saw our video, were sort of either closed, yeah, or like getting renovated and you couldn't swim in the water, so we were a bit disappointed about that. But so hopefully trying to redeem ourselves here, and we've got some like half decent weather.
But yeah, we got here yesterday. We got the ferry into...
Yeah, it's like the capital of the Bohol Island. I can't quite pronounce it.
So we'll put the location of where our ferry arrived into, and then they were charging sort of very expensive prices, like $350, $400 for a taxi or a tricycle.
Yeah, and I think the actual car taxi, if it was just the two of us, would have been $1,000 and stuff like that. That's the price they were trying to, like, they come out with like a almost like a menu of like set price charges from like where you are to where you might want to be, and then instead of sort of sticking to it, once you start saying, oh, I'm not paying that, I'm not paying that, then they'll negotiate from there, won't they?
Yeah.
So like unsuspecting tourists that think that's the actual price will probably go with them, and then obviously they get caught out and end up paying like a stupid amount more.
We walked 15 minutes to the bus station in the area, and then we got a jeepney here, and that cost 50 pesos each.
Yeah.
So a lot cheaper, a lot more affordable. We don't mind taking public transport.
And also, like when we were in Sri Lanka especially, we enjoyed just taking the local transport. You end up like having a nice conversation with someone. And also here, compared to Alona Beach, you don't have all the people coming up to you asking if you want a massage, or if you want to go on some like tour to the chocolate hills.
Yeah,
and all this
like
sorts of stuff. Yeah, I'll try and get like a picture for you of the prices that they're charging in these like taxis and tour things here. It's like insane.
I just wanted to touch on the fact and the reason why we didn't go to Oslo as well, because some of you might be wondering why when we were on Cebu we didn't go do sort of the snorkeling with the whale sharks, and that's just because after doing our own personal research into it, I don't believe it aligns with our ethics on sort of animals, and we just don't believe it is a genuine authentic experience. Obviously do your own research, make your own decision, and we aren't going to judge anyone for doing that, but just for us, we decided against it basically. At the end of the day, do your own research, make your own decision, but that's just something to touch on why we made our decision.
Good morning. So yesterday afternoon, after we got back from the beach, we chilled for a little bit, and then did we get some lunch as well?
Yeah, we chilled. We got back, got some lunch, and then we went to like a pool bar club.
Yeah, we basically budgeted our way into a 5-star hotel resort for the afternoon.
It was lovely.
It was very nice.
We might go there for a few hours this morning.
Yeah, because we've got a couple of hours this morning until we leave. We have to get the bus to Jagna, where we're spending the other 2 nights of our time in Bohol, just so that we're on the other side of the island, so that we can get the ferry to Camiguin a lot easier, and also it's a lot closer to like all the waterfalls and everything. Yeah, it's on like
to explore tomorrow, so we're going to rent a scooter and sort of do a loop of everything that we want to see, aren't we?
Yeah, so we're going to go for some breakfast now and then have some chill out time before we go and catch the bus. But it's a nice, more sunny day today, which is nice after
also, I will say as well, it's cheaper here. Like since we got to Sikihor and like everywhere other than Palawan, it's a bit cheaper.
So we planned this morning to go to, I think it's pronounced like Hingandan Cave or something like that. It's quite cool. It's like yeah, just like a cave straight down, and then there's like a little walkway around, and then you can sort of like swim inside. But since it's such nice weather and we haven't really had good weather sort of for the past couple of days, especially when we were in Sikihor, we sort of wanted to make the most of just like chilling out and getting some sunshine. So we just come back to this place that we were sort of yesterday afternoon, which is lovely. Yeah,
Henan Resort, right on the beach.
But yeah, that cave does look quite cool, but it also would have cost us like 400 for a tricycle there, and then waiting and then coming back, and then it would have cost us entrance, which was 50 pesos, and then
you have to pay extra to swim,
like another 75. So it would have probably cost us like £5 each for that. And then we would have been sort of
sound like a lot, but when you're only there for like
half an hour, because there's not much to do there, of course.
It's a lot, and we are travelling to Jagna later today, so obviously we don't want to come back, be rushed, pack up all our things.
Yeah.
This is like literally a 5-minute walk from where we're staying.
And also when you're sort of travelling full time, you need to sort of take these opportunities to relax and enjoy yourself, and yeah.
100%. I think travelling long term, you're in between wanting to do everything and trying to sustain it long term.
Yeah, like trying to keep healthy and of good sort of like
and like good routines. Yeah. And I think you just have to accept that you can't do everything if you do want to enjoy your experiences. Otherwise you feel rushed, you feel tired.
Yeah.
So you know, we're taking today for us. We're going to travel to Jagna later today, and then tomorrow motorcycles and exploring Bohol.
Just checked out of our accommodation here in Pangalao Island. We're staying at the JJ's Tourist Inn, but we'd recommend it. The rooms were nice. It was pretty cheap. I'll put up on the screen how much we paid per night. But we've asked the girl at reception about getting the bus to the city. We need to go to like the DAO bus terminal to get the bus over to Jagna. But it's supposed to stop here sort of every hour or so.
So fingers crossed we've not just missed one. We waited like 20 seconds, had to run across the road to catch the bus. But I mean, good timing. We came just before 12. Just FYI if you want to get it.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in Jagna. We arrived about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. In the end, it was kind of like a bit of a sweaty bus journey, wasn't it? Reminded us of our bus journeys in Sri Lanka.
And the first bus we got, we pulled into the airport, so we were waiting for like planes to arrive, I'm guessing. We didn't leave for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, so we just
sat there twiddling our thumbs.
But today we need to book our ferry to Camiguin for tomorrow, and then what else do we need to do? Oh, we're going to rent some motorbikes hopefully and take them up into the mountains, go to some waterfalls, some viewpoints, and just go all around this other side of the island of Bohol.
The only thing is, it's not a very touristy area, so we looked online and we can't see anywhere to rent these motorbikes. But
we have watched like a couple of YouTube videos of people who have rented bikes here. So I think people down at the port know, or something like that. That's where they did it anyway. So we'll book our ferry tickets, and then yeah, hopefully be able to get a bike from someone down there.
So we've done a bit of research because there are a few stops that we wanted to do today, and the roads do look a bit sketchy on Google Maps. And then there was only one rental shop walking distance to us for scooters, and it had literally 3-star reviews, and it had really bad reviews, like they'd given them bad bikes, charged them over, so 500 per bike, with no fuel in. So we've decided to barter with some tricycle drivers. So we've got our very own tricycle and driver, he's really sweet, who's driving us around today, and we've paid 600 pesos for that. So we just decided that was the better option. Obviously we've only just learnt to ride a scooter in Sikihor, and the quality of the roads we probably would have had to rent two, so worked out same price, and then obviously we're not having to pay for petrol as well. But we are at Camiguin Falls, so first stop of the day. There wasn't any entrance fee, but there was like a donation box, so we put a few pesos in there. But yeah, I'll show you it when we get down there. What are your thoughts?
Pretty good. So if you walk a bit further up from like the main waterfall when you get in, then you get greeted with this.
And there's no one else here.
No, it's lovely.
It's so nice.
It's so nice. I think we're going to go and have a dip in this one, just because there's one at the bottom that had like a few local people swimming in, but this one up here, there's no one here, so we're just going to jump in, cool off, and then yeah, we'll head on to the next place. But yeah, loving it. And I think like obviously not a lot of people come to Jagna. You only really come if you are going to Camiguin on the ferry, or like coming back from Camiguin on the ferry. But it shows like on this other side of Bohol when not a lot of people come, like it's so worth visiting.
This is what we get.
Yeah.
There's no one else here, no tourists, just local people, no entrance fee, donation if you want.
Yeah, so we just put a little donation in, but that's nice. I much prefer the whole like donation style of things that they're doing here, because you don't feel pressured into giving money. Like they don't own this waterfall.
Yeah.
You know, this is nature, and when they sort of like charge an entry fee and stuff like that, it seems dishonest. But yeah, here you just give what you want to, which I feel like is much nicer. But yeah, enough talking. Let's go and have a dip.
What's the temperature like?
Quite cold.
This is like the main waterfall Hello. We're at Lanoi Hot Springs, Cold Springs.
Definitely not hot springs. It is absolutely freezing here. But obviously someone's just put this together in the in the middle of the jungle. Nice. Gets you out of the heat. Yeah, it's just us and a load of locals having some lunch basically. Okay. So Michael, our driver, has dropped us off near the organic strawberry farm near Mayana Peak, which is the tallest mountain in Bohol.
Yeah.
But we're not going to go to that peak because he said the path's pretty dangerous, and there's lots of king cobras apparently in the forest where you have to walk through, and that's just like over on this ridge, I presume that one in the middle. But yeah, apparently it's like a full jungle path that's not very sort of well trodden. So we're near the strawberry farm now, and we're just like a little bit of some nice views, which you can kind of see coming in behind Meg. But it's very pretty here, and also it's a lot cooler than down at sea level, which is nice. Not so humid. We've come up a fair way. I think this is about 700 or something metres. Obviously this morning we were at sea level. Feels like we're properly in the sticks now, on this tiny little jungle path. Told us to go up to these like communication tower bits for a good view, but it feels like we're very much, yeah, off the beaten path. It's an adventure though, that's what we came for. Just like some of the size of some of these insects and stuff.
Restricted area, no entry.
Woo!
Back we go.
Rubbish.
I'm not messing with the Filipino, please.
Don't end up in. You didn't
No.
put your 1,000 pesos up your bum before you came, did you?
No.
Right.
Have you even heard about foreign police?
Foreign police, innit? So? Don't you even know about foreign police?
Right, we're going on the other path then. This one. Which path? Path A, path B.
I think that.
Alright, this way. Feels very peculiar what we're doing at the moment. Might be a bit too much of an adventure for my liking. So we come to this building up here. You can kind of see a view out over there, but yeah, I don't really want to risk it. There's not really much of a path ahead either. And with him saying stuff about king cobras and keep hearing little rustles from the bushes, and yeah, don't fancy it. Can turn round back to the strawberry farm and hopefully a nice view from there without being dangerous. There it is, pretty random, the organic strawberry farm. Just on the top of a mountain in the middle of the Philippines.
Very random.
Maybe we'll have a look inside, see if they've got any good strawberries. Oh, do you?
Yeah.
How much is it?
30.
Alright, we'll see. Just started raining. Over there in the distance, those mountains, they are Chocolate Hills. After our failed attempt to find a good viewpoint, that sort of brought the end to our time in Jagna and Bohol. We were really pleasantly surprised about our time there and really enjoyed our time in Jagna especially. It's definitely more than just a port town that you use to get to Camiguin. But if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one in Camiguin.